Welcome to another episode of the USA Roundup. It's been a while, but we're back for this big fight that's going to be happening this Saturday in Vegas, the capital of boxing, and that is Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo.
Exactly.
Two undisputed champions, 154 undisputed champion, Jermell Charlo, will be facing the 168 undisputed champion, and that is Canelo Alvarez. Pound per pound, both fighters. I cannot wait.
This is going to be a banger of a fight. I feel like this is going to be the fight of the year. It's a sleeper fight. Everyone's sleeping on this fight just because it happened out of nowhere. Like, Spence and Crawford built up for years.
Correct.
It's been going at it for years. So the fan base was ready for that fight.
Yeah.
This fight came out of nowhere. No one expected this fight to happen this early, this fast. But for it to happen, I'm excited for it. I'm excited that Canelo took the fight.
Yes,
I give him so much respect for this, to take this fight.
So what's your breakdown? What's the breakdown?
I mean, it's gonna be. What do we expect Charlo to look like at 168?
He has really kept that under wraps. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Obviously, tomorrow we're gonna be having the weigh-in. This time around, things were a little different. The weigh-in, the press conference, didn't happen on Thursday, which is typically when it happens.
Yeah.
Instead, it was held on a Wednesday. The guys are not gonna see each other again until tomorrow.
Yeah, that
finally the weigh-in. We haven't seen Jermell without his shirt.
He wears baggy clothes.
Correct. He's been wearing baggy clothes. Canelo, he's been very open about
Canelo looks amazing.
His conditioning.
He looks, I mean, he's in the best shape he's looked like in his last few fights.
Correct.
I feel like he's ready for this fight. He knows what he's up against. So I'm excited what Jermell's going to look like. I know what he's going to look like, what he's going to weigh in. That's what I'm more excited.
I think even Canelo doesn't even look 168 right now. From what I'm seeing, the way he looks, he's looking very back to his smaller size before he went up to the 175. But
you think they both weighing it like closer to 165?
I'm thinking 167.
Okay.
167 is where I'm thinking it's gonna come in. I don't believe there's a rehydration clause, which I don't think that you kind of really needed that in this situation.
Yeah.
Maybe if you were bringing Vivo down to 168, I would maybe kind of see that, right? But my prediction, I think that I am expecting to see a better version of Canelo than we saw the previous fights. I think he's even stated, and he knows that that's been out there in the media. I do, however, expect Jermell to give him a very, very hard time. I think this fight goes to distance.
To me,
and I think that there's a big possibility that I'm leaning more towards a draw. Or a split decision, where I think that's where Jermell might be able to do. I don't think he gets the full unanimous just because of the way the styles, right? And but I think that if I had a few dollars, I would maybe, dollars that I didn't mind losing, I would maybe throw them in the draw just because it might happen.
Exactly. That's how I see it playing out. I feel like Canelo's going to come out and try to assert his dominance. He's the 168. He's the undisputed champ. So Jermell's coming up 2 weight classes from 154 to fight and challenge Canelo. So Canelo's going to go and try to send a statement early.
Correct.
I feel like he's from round 1. I feel like he's going to attack Charlo, try to put that like pressure on him to see what Jermell does. Put that pressure. I feel like Jermell's going to take it in. He's gonna probably get caught maybe a few times, but I feel like towards the end of the second round, he'll start picking it up. By the 3rd round, that's where it's gonna start picking it up. I think if Jermell lasts past the 6th round, I feel like it's gonna end up being a draw. I think if Canelo doesn't get him out by the 6th, 7th round,
that's where you think that.
Yeah, I feel like Jermell.
I don't think Jermell should ever feel safe. If you were to go back and look at previous fights, that's the key.
He's too smart.
You can't be out there.
Yeah, he's too smart, but he's never fought at this weight class before.
Correct.
He is a bigger guy. I'm not saying that he's a bigger guy. It's not.
I think he's kind of always been the A side. I will say that. He's always been the A side.
But it's getting used to taking these punches and being like used to taking those punches at a higher weight class at 168. But how much power is he going to bring to 168? I mean, at 154, he never looked too dehydrated to where he's always carried that power. So I'm very excited to see him at 168 because I think he's going to even have more power.
Okay, so, but still, Canelo has already knocked out people at this weight class, and he's knocked out people that are at 168. So he's knocked out bigger men like Caleb Plant. Do we compare the Canelo Caleb Plant fight?
I feel like Jermell is way more athletic and faster.
I agree with that.
Plant. So,
but is Canelo gonna be more athletic because he understands that it's a bigger challenge?
So who's the last guy that Canelo's fought that has this kind of speed, size, athleticism, and power?
I'm not sure, and I'm not sure if Jermell has ever fought anybody like Canelo. So at the end of the day, this fight is flying under the radar, and it shouldn't. This is a candidate for fight of the year. If you go back and look at, we've had amazing fights this year. We've had amazing fights. However, none of them have been competitive. And what I mean by that is that the Errol Crawford was not competitive. Sorry, guys. Happy birthday to the champ. Today is his birthday, Terrence Crawford. I'm sure he's going to be
Unfortunately, I'm a Spence fan. My heart goes out to Spence, but I mean, Crawford owned that fight.
That was crazy.
Of course, and then that a few days before, in a way, dominated.
Correct. And then we go back, Tank and Ryan. So at the end of the day, fight of the year candidate, guys. Make sure to tune in. I know in England where you guys are at, it will be free via DAZN if you have your DAZN subscription. So make sure to tune in. Make sure to drop your prediction below. Mine, I'm picking draw. However, I will not be surprised if Canelo wins. Like I said, he's coming back. He's promising a knockout. Quick prediction. Last.
Yeah, I have split draw.
Split or draw?
I have a split draw. I have them. Oh, like I have one judge giving it to Canelo, and then
even a split draw. You're going even that. I love that. That's awesome. Okay, perfect. Guys, thank you so much. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, all social media, MC_in the ring.
JC_in the ring.
Thank you so much, and make sure to tune in.